Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new top 100 prospect rankings have been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
What a milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the San Antonio Missions. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off in just a minute. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters, a first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Ground ball, left side, could be two. Rojas, tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Nobody on and two outs. And now at the plate, Peters, 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit, left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no run. Kai Murphy will hit next. And a ground ball to first. Takes it to first for the out. So up next, Pops Peters. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Peters.
Clutch up. Draw him in right here. Here you go.
That one finds the zone. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Swings and sends a laser to right. Right there to make the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying. And he's got to jog around the bases. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, could be two. There's one. That's a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Nobody out, first and second here. The batter now, Pops Peters.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid.
Fouled off to the right. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Robinson, the lead runner over at second. Pache on at first with nobody out. Rips that to right. Gets there, got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. 2 away here, nobody on. Ryan Wilson, the next to hit. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Peters was solid in his professional debut. He had some really nice at-bats. It would have been a full game no matter what, but he acquitted himself nicely and set himself up to build on this game going forward. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway.
Come on now, he doesn't want any part of you. Let's go. Hey, attaboy, nice hit.
And the lead runner holds on at second base. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Sod Poodles, AJ Vukovic.
Hey, no one better right here.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Oh, caught up in a rundown, and he's out. Nobody out, bases loaded. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Ripped into the outfield. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run crosses the plate. And they tag the runner for the out. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Cole Roederer. That's bunted towards first. The tag, and he's out. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. And now, Pops Peters.
Number 2, Pop Peters.
That one hooked foul. Caldwell leads off of first with 2 away. Out to short, Rojas. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs here. Next up, the designated hitter, Ryan Wilson. Ground ball to short. This should do it. That is the ball game. Peters with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at the professional level. You can bet that he's going to be replaying that at bat in his mind tonight when he goes to bed. Congrats to him. Pops Peters, fresh off his first professional hit, a moment he'll never forget. With that first knock under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the San Antonio Missions. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Jesus Valdez now at the plate.
Runner!
To first, runner breaks for second. Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Pop Peters.
Oh, you drove that.
Should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. The second run scores. The tag at third, and he is out. And that's the end of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. No errors, no one left on base. No outs, runner at first. And now the DH, Pops Peters. This one is labeled.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, headed for third. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. Safe, and they lead by 4. Nice job to drive in the run. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jesus Valdez.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Raul Brito getting ready to go. Number 22 getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. In time. 1 away on the strikeout. Hung up in a rundown between third and home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Pops Peters.
Peters.
A frozen rope. And that'll do it. So digging in, Kai Murphy. Ground ball, this one should do it. And that is the ball game. Peters made some big contributions for them in the win. Drove in 3 runs. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Pops Peters, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Springfield Cardinals and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Pops Peters. On the bump in this one, he's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the minors. It should be a real treat to see him in action today. All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Won Bin Cho.
Won Bin Cho.
And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Got it. One away. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Zach Levinson. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Swings through it for the K. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at-bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Now up the third baseman, number 8. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Popped up left side. Roberts settles under it. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play, no score. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. Peters stands at 6'6", batting third today, a former first rounder in 2024. That's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. He was all over that one. Right off the bat, you know he was thinking extra bases. Great loud contact to the pull side, right into the gap. That comes from an on-time swing with the barrel taking a good path to the baseball. Now it's the second baseman, Jesus Valdez. Kicks and delivers. Runner takes for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design. proud sponsors of this broadcast. Top half the second from Amarillo. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, and the delivery. Close, but ruled a ball.
1-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Mendoza. That clips the corner. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Fly ball out to center. Hauls it in on the run. 2 away. Now at the plate, Sammy Hernandez. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Strike 2. And he grounds it to the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. All set for the start of this inning. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. The right fielder, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. 0-2, rocks and fires. In the dirt. That one is foul. We'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. And here's the first baseman. Top of the third, no score.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning with the Cardinals at the dish. 0-1. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in for the Cardinals, Zach Levinson. Went down on strikes the first time through. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Next up for the Cardinals, number 8, 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. The 0-1 from the lefty. 2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. A little out front there, swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're midway through the fourth. We're all tied, 0-0. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Like others before, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Man at second here with 2 away. Jesus Valdez getting ready to hit.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid. Runner!
The pitch, runner breaking for third. This one's low. Out at third, and that ends the inning. We're in the top half of the 5th, and now it's going to be Chase Davis.
No ball, 1 strike. Up.
Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ramon Mendoza. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. He's been working the whole zone well, but that high fastball really stands out because of how well he's placing it. The hitters have their work cut out for them. And 1-2. 0-2 raised the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And that one is in the dirt. The Cardinals still in search of their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, that's a K. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Sammy Hernandez, 0 for 1.
Up. No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up, 3 down in this inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books, and we still have no score. Top of the 6th inning, digging in for the Cardinals, Jeremy Rivas. Close, but called a ball.
1 ball, no strike. Yeah.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power.
Ball 2.
And swing and a miss.
2-2.
Set down on strikes. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And now the right fielder struck out swinging in the first AB. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Strike 2. 1 out and the bases empty. Swings and misses. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. Now, the first baseman, number 21. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. No score. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound. Avery Short has been very good against lefties. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, inning over. Still in. One out and runners at first and second. Pops Peters, the next to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. We're in extras here. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. On the ground, out to short, Rivas. In plenty of time to first. First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Anderson Rojas. The 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It's carrying. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Second run scores as well. Not in time. Safe. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. Winning run at third, 2 down. 0-2, here's the pitch. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. This one might have the distance. It's gone, and that is the ball game. Final line. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. On the ground to third. Collects. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. Grounded out the first time up. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball, get out of here, get out of here.
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner around third. He's safe, they clear the bases. That was a nice swing he put on that one. It really jumped off the bat, and he comes away with the double. One out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez.
Right here.
Throw over to the bag, back in safely on the dive. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Pops Peters will hit next. 1 for 2. Rips one to right. There to make the catch. All set for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. This next at bat looms very large. Jesus Valdez now at the plate.
Pitch. No one better, buddy. Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Andre Granillo, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Number 40, also throwing. That one close, ruled a ball. Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the umpire up, though. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting. the
So
left
up
fielder,
next, Anderson Rojas.
Rojas.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Jose Herrera.
Herrera.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one.
get your pitch.
Tying
No
run
right
waits
now.
at the plate. Close, doesn't get the call. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there.
Hey,
And the
clutch up right
tying
now.
run's at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds this one to short. Weatherholt. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
You got it. Nice job.
The throw home. Tag out, and that is the ball game. Peters played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Huge effort at the dish. So 2 down. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Dives, but can't make the catch. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Next up, A.J. Vukovic.
Vukovic.
Runner.
First offering, and the runner goes. This one in for a strike. Safe at second with a steal. And now the tying run is into scoring position. They gave up the run in the top of the inning, and clearly they want to get it right back. Nice aggressive approach, and they get the steal. Gets it by him for the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit. Man on at first. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up. Yeah, way to drive that, boy.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. No. When he came up ready to hit, that one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez. Payoff pitch. Swing, soft line drive. Oh, gloves it. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Pops Peters. Right side, hard hit. Play made, that ends the inning. They get 2. Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Baez. The 0-1 offering. Slides, but can't come up with it. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The relay, the tag, out! We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Won-Bin Cho. Grounds this one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Ripped down the line for a base hit. And the tying run's at second base with a double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next up, the designated hitter, A.J. Vukovic. And the runner takes off for third in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. The tying run just 90 feet away.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go. You got
Lined, and that's a base knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a tie game here in the 8th. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Tying run waits at the plate. And a bunt right side, Peters. Comes home with it for 1. On to first, double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Leonardo Bernal. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Peters was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. Collected 3 hits in the game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters, with runners at first and second. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
Fly ball out to left field. Levinson settles underneath it. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in there. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Runner at third, 1 away. Anderson Rojas getting ready to hit. In the air to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Jose Herrera.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
In the dirt. He's out at the plate. Tried to steal home. That. Back to the top of the order here. The batter now, Won-Bin Cho. Hit on the ground, might be 2. In there safely.
Oh, he's in there.
Two outs and runners at first and second. And now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Puts a bunt down right side. Peters steps on the bat. That ends the inning and limits the damage. One run in. And now, Pops Peters doubled home a run the first time at bat. And that's ripped into right. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at second, 1 away. And now, A.J. Vukovic. Runner takes off for third. Soft contact in the air, and there's a hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. Back within 1, it's 5-4. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call A.C. Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Welcome back to Amarillo, top of the 4th inning. Takes it to first for the out. One gone, runner at first. And here is Pops Peters. Hard line drive, but caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Swing, soft line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No run. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. Popped up. Peters. And there are 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Peters. Big spot here, both teams showing good offense. A timely hit now would go a long way towards the win. Ripped into the outfield. Dives, but it's off the glove. 1 runs in. Coming around third. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 8. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. We head to the... And now, Pops Peters. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. This one is labeled. And that one's getting out of here. Blasts one out to right. A 3-run home run. And they add on. It's a 12-5 ball game. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. When the pitcher throws a breaking ball over the inside half of the plate, it's all too easy for a hitter to get there early and pull it foul. He did a good job that time to stay square with his mechanics and keep it fair for a homer. 2 away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 21. Hit to the left side, this should be it. And that'll do it. Peters went deep the first time in professional baseball, a really special moment. I have to smile as I wonder about what must have been going through his head on that trip around the bases. Hopefully we get to see many more of those from him. Pops Peters went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Springfield Cardinals. Digging in, Pops Peters, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. Well struck, right field. That's down, one hops off the wall. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. The tag, safe, and they've taken the lead, 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Runner takes off for third. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know what he could have done better on the mound. That pitch was well placed inside, but he fought it off the other way for a knock. Grounder might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Lead runner's around second. And they won't get the runner, who goes first to third on the error. They're off to a sluggish start this season, and with defensive efforts like that, it's not hard to see why. Got to tighten things up if they want to be in the win column more frequently. Here's the 1-2 offering. Soft contact in the air. Mendoza. 1 gone. Oh, caught up in a rundown. Tag out at third. That is a double play. But 1 run is in to score. Pops Peters, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ground ball to second. 2 down. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Could be 2, maybe more. Around first and heading for second. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez. Runner edging away at second base, in the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Here it comes. Popped in the air, left field. That's a base hit. Run scores. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ramon Mendoza. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't. Pops Peters, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Springfield Cardinals. So just about set. And pitching here today, Pops Peters. On the mound in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Arizona system. A lot of excitement among Diamondbacks fans for what he can bring in the future. Down 0-2, swings through it. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. And now, Zach Levinson. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. First pitch misses, ball 1. pop-up foul on the right side. Sim under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 2 down. The third baseman will hit next. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Late with the swing, strike 1. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss out front that time. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. Oh, nice stop at first. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If you show up late, you're out of here. Top half the second from Amarillo. And a big swing and a miss. This pitch misses. Ball 1. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And quickly one away in the second inning. Chase Davis digs in now. Pitch misses there. Davis measures 6'1", 23 years old, a former first rounder in 2023.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Next up for the Cardinals, Ramon Mendoza.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss out front of that. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. To the right side. Handles. In plenty of time to first. 3 up and 3 down. On to the next inning. Here's the catcher, Leonardo Bernal. Comes up empty, strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. So digging in, Joshua Baez. And that clips the inside corner. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Swings through it for the K. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Jeremy Rivas, now at the plate, had the day off yesterday. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Top of the third, no score. And that's in the dirt. Now that the immaculate inning is off the table, he needs to focus up and attack to get this third out. Got the strikeout looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ballgame. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Labeled on a line to center. And that retires the side. 2 runners left. It's the start of the 4th. Digging in for the Cardinals, Won Bin Cho.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
That one catches the zone. Now 1-2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Zach Levinson. Popped out the first time. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Close one, but doesn't get the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. Great job to lay off 2 very tough pitches and even up the count. The next offering misses. Ball 3. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 8. First at bat was a strikeout. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And a nice frame on. All set for the start of this inning, and now the first baseman, Braden Jobert. Swings through it.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. Swing and a miss. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Chase Davis, the next to hit. Struck out swinging the first time.
Ball. 1-0.
Just threw the fastball up in the zone.
1-1. Ball.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
Struck out looking. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. And here at the plate, Ramon Mendoza. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. He swings and fouls one off. Mendoza goes 5'11", 24 years old, and he was born in Mexico. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings through it for the strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5. Pops Peters will hit next.
Designated hitter, Pop Peters.
What a stop! To first. Nicely done for the out. Still nothing. Top of the 6th, now at the dish, Leonardo Bernal.
Leonardo Bernal.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Close, but called a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And now the right fielder, Joshua Baez. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The Cardinals held hitless so far in the game.
Up. 1-1.
And the count 1-2. Nice job to work both sides of the plate. He's got this hitter inside conscious now. That just misses. And the count's even at 2. What a take with 2 strikes. Struck out swinging. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Rivas. Caught looking the first time up.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Perfection through 6 innings. No score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 15. 4th appearance of the season.
Get out.
Might be 2. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. That's a leadoff double. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jesus Valdez. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy.
Hey, your
1-2
turn right
now.
here. Drive him in.
Grounder to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Still able to get it there in time, but a run does score on the play. That's a great effort. He dove and knocked it down, and then he stayed calm and gathered it in before completing the play. Pops Peters, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Ducks on the pond, get him in.
Bashes this one to deep left center.
Gotta go. Get up.
And it one-hops the wall. One run comes in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, also in to score. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Marcos Torres. 2-2 now. Liner snagged at first. So they go quietly here. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Sod Poodles out. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Pops Peters.
Peters.
Hey, way to drive.
And that's a one-out single. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Hey, your
Next
turn,
up, the
drive him in.
designated
Keep
hitter,
going.
AJ Vukovic. Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. In there, called strike 3. Throw there, safe. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Anderson
Watch
Rojas.
up, drive him in for us.
Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Now at the plate,
Now
Pops
batting,
Peters.
the first baseman, Pops Peters.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Vukovic.
Next up for the Sod Poodles, AJ Vukovic.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here. Runner.
Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. First and second, 1 away. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Luis Mieses.
That's it.
Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
Cut 2, cut 2.
Safe! He beats it! We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
You got that.
And a base hit coming to the plate. Comes across to score, and it's now a 2-run game.
The batter, the designated
Well, he
hitter,
comes through
AJ
clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. This next at bat is going to be critical. First and second, 2 outs.
right here.
Digging
Drive
in
him
for
in.
the Sod Poodles, AJ Vukovic. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Anderson Rojas now at the plate. The 1. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Time to stretch. Frisco ahead in this game, 6-4. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Peters, 4 for 4 ball game with a double and 3 singles. Hit hard on a line. And makes the grab. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, A.J. Vukovic. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Peters played great despite the team loss. Collected 3 RBIs for them. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Frisco Rough Riders. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
And that one hammered. Should be extra bases. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Tries to get back and safe. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. Runner at second, 1 away. A.J. Vukovic getting ready to hit. Runner takes off for third. Called third strike. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Ripped into right center for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. A.J. Vukovic digs in now. Over to first and safe.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw safe. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So digging in, Christian Robinson. We're here in the top half of the third. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Double steal attempt. Swing, soft line drive. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. One down. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Grounder left side. Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. The throw in, around first, hustling for two. Pumping a run down now. The tag, out! Digging in for the Rough Riders, number 7. 1-2 pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. And it gets by. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He's put together a really excellent game. Peters with a good game to help them get the win. Collected 3 hits in the game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Pops Peters, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles. So 2 down. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In at second with a 2-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Next up for the Sod Poodles, AJ Vukovic.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
To the right side, Ortiz. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. Bottom half of inning number 1 out and runners at first and second. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Labeled on a line to center. 2 down. At the plate, Abimelec Ortiz. This pitch popped up. Peters. And that retires the side. 1 hit. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now at the plate, Pops Peters. Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, AJ Vukovic.
Now batting, the designated hitter, AJ.
2-2 now. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Now the payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. That's out number 1 as the run comes across. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation, come through with the RBI ground out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Return throw to first, out. Double play, and that'll... Aaron Zavala, the next to hit.
Now batting,
The Rough Riders, with the tying run at the dish.
Zavala.
In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Batter's out.
Now batting,
Luis Mieses now at the plate. And the tying run's at the plate. Line drive for a base hit, coming around third. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it. So up next, Pops Peters. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Yeah, boy, good
Hard
piece.
hit for a
Good
base
piece.
hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Valdez.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And it's a blooper to left. Makes the catch for the second out. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. A hit and an error. First and second with 1 away. Now, Pops Peters. 2 hits in last night's game. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Line drive to short and caught. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. Go ahead run on base. And here at the plate, Pops Peters. 1 for 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, great stop. There's 1, and a run scores on the double play. We're in the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Swing and a ball belted, left field. Dives, what a play. That was a fine job recovering from a poor jump off the bat. He hesitated, but closed on the ball quickly and made a great diving catch. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win. Pops Peters, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Frisco Rough Riders. First pitch coming your way next. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, kid.
Lazy.
Base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jesus Valdez.
Hey, your turn.
Here's the
Drive
2-2
him in.
pitch.
Clutch up for us.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the... Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Pops Peters. He'll mix and match with the 4-seam fastball and cutter, and that can be really effective if he can tunnel his pitches consistently. The batter's expecting the straight heater, but then that late cutting action makes the contact much weaker, and that'll help you get some outs. Hitters will have to be disciplined and get good recognition if they want to do damage in this one. Next pitch, in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the K. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Jax Biggers will hit next. Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. Foul ball there. 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece, stays alive. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for them in this one. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Luis Mieses. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. 2 quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Josh Hatcher. That's in there. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. In the air, along the left field line. And plays it on a bounce. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Strike 2. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Struck out swinging. Way out front for strike 3. Now up the third baseman, number 7. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
1-0.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Comes up empty, strike 2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Got him. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Runner at first, Peters, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Does it have the distance? Onto the warning track, hauls it in. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. And it's even up. One pitch fouled away. Here's the 1-2 offering. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, number 27. Drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. On the corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Been impressive watching how he's attacked both up and down in the zone with excellent command. Got the batter swinging. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. The center fielder now at the plate.
Yeah. 0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe got him. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs on no hits. Welcome back. The Rough Riders at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. In the air on the infield, Pena.
You got it.
And there's one down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Jax Biggers. Struck out swinging the first time. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. It clips the corner. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. One out and the base is empty. That's a strikeout looking. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Here's the left fielder, Luis Mieses. Went down on strikes the first time through. Close, but called a ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. We're in the top half of the fifth, and now the DH, Pops Peters. That one is absolutely pummeled. It one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really see ball well lately, and he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Jesus Valdez. 0-2, here's the pitch. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. No outs and a runner at third.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Line drive, that's a base knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. It's the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Rough Riders batting. Hatcher, 26 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games.
Ball. Down.
That one a little bit high. Now 2-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Pena moving under this one. And there's one down. Marcus Smith digs in now. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Close, but ruled a ball. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Late with the swing, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Chases a high fastball there.
One ball.
The Sod
Two
Poodles
strikes.
up by 4. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, number 7. First at bat was a strikeout. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Next
Ball.
offering is upstairs. Swing and a miss out front that time. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Struck the batter out without a swing. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound. And the next batter, Pops Peters.
Pop Peters.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And here is Aaron Zavala.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss late on that one.
0-2.
Fastball, this one comes right back to the mound. And just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. The catcher will hit next. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff.
1-1.
The pitch. And now 2-1. Runner at first, nobody out. And a curve misses outside. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Pops. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 14. Has been very good against lefties. And now the DH, Pops Peters. That one's socked to left field.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one a wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Jesus Valdez, the next to hit. And the runner takes off for third. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. A laser laser into the outfield. And that's the third out. Welcome back to Frisco, top of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, Pop Peter.
He swings and drives this one to deep left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, hustling for two. That's a leadoff double. And so he extends the hitting streak to 14 games. Every hitting streak has an element of luck to it, of course, but when you get up in this territory, you're clearly doing something right. I'm eager to see how far he can take this. Here it comes, and now the runner breaks for third. It's a blooper back of short. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Go-ahead run on base. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 2.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here. Why you jot that one out,
Dumps
boy?
one into left. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Robinson.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Swings and flares it. It falls in. Relay throw. He wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. One down. Pops Peters now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Pop Peter.
This one is labeled. And there are 2 outs. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job.
Base hit into center field. Runner around third. Scores on that one. And it's an RBI single. And they now lead by 9.
Now batting, right fielder,
2 outs and a runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There goes the runner, Hatcher. Takes it to the bag at first. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. Peters had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. Always nice to see a player at this. Pops Peters is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. Line drive to short and caught. End of 1, and we're still... Batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Gendry Rojas. On the ground, 2 ball. Out number 1 as a run comes in to score. In there safely, and it's 1-0.
The batter, number 5.
1 down. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. In at second with a 1-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Haynes checks the runner, back in safely on the dive.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And the runner takes off for third. This one to right. Racing over to make the catch. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Ryan Wilson. Next one's popped in the air into right, Valdez. But the first baseman gets there instead. And that's that. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Peters, 1 for 2. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. So bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Pops Peters. And foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Smoked on the ground to second. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Vukovich.
He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Pops Peters has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the San Antonio Missions and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. 1 down. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Francisco Acuna. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Making a lot of contact recently. 15 straight games with a knock. Red hot at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed, there's 1. Outstanding play, inning over. Next to hit for the Missions, Trenton Brooks. In the air out to right. There to make the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Back here in Amarillo, bottom of the fourth. So up next, Pops Peters. Line drive brings it down. Nice play. I'm not sure how you react that quickly to a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Hard hit for a base hit, and that keeps the runner from advancing past second. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Robinson.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Christian Robinson. He hits a fly to center. Mears moving under this one. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 runners left stranded, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Joshua Mears getting ready to hit.
Mears.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 runner left. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gino.
Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better. Pops Peters has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the San Antonio Missions and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. 1 down. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Francisco Acuna. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters, making a lot of contact recently. 15 straight games with a knock, red hot at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed, there's one. Outstanding play, inning over. Next to hit for the Missions, Trenton Brooks. In the air out to right. There to make the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Back here in Amarillo, bottom of the fourth. So up next, Pops Peters.
Get up.
Line drive brings it down. Nice play. I'm not sure how you react that quickly to a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Hard hit for a base hit, and that keeps the runner from advancing past second. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Robinson.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Christian Robinson. He hits a fly to center. Mears moving under this one. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 runners left stranded, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Joshua Mears getting ready to hit.
Mears.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 runner left. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gino.
Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better. Next to hit, Pops Peters. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, collecting extra base hits routinely.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores, and that ties it up. And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard knock. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. Tied up here early in the ball game. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. And a base hit. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Here we go. No one better.
To first, runner breaks for second. Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. 2 away and a runner at first. At the plate, Pops Peters. And he grounds it to the right side. Acuna, there in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. This one's smoked out to left. Squeezes it. And we stay tied. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but Pops Peters, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? And the batter will be the shortstop, Gendry Rojas.
The shortstop, Gendry Rojas.
And that's how this game gets started.
No ball. One strike. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. And now the first baseman, Lucas Dunn.
Ball. Ball. Hey. 2-1.
And swing and a miss.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. So digging in, Trenton Brooks. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. That's outstanding command on the sinker here in the first, and that could mean a long day for the opposing hitters. Struck out swinging, and it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. On fire at the dish lately. 10 hits in the last 5 games. And that's ripped to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. 1 out and runners at first and second. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Valdez. Here it comes.
Clutch up, drive him in right
And
now.
they're
Here
all
we go,
loaded
bud.
up. Here's the left fielder, Anderson Rojas. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jose Herrera.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
3-2 now. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Ryan Wilson leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So up next, Ethan Salas. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10
No ball.
runs.
1 strike.
The 0-1. Here's a fly to left.
Got it. Ball.
Pulls it down for the catch. 2 away now. And now the center fielder, Cole Roederer. 1 for 4 in Wednesday's action. He swings and fouls one off. Roederer goes 5'9", the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he's usually a left fielder, but today he's patrolling center. Bash down the right side, but foul. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the sod. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's a 1-out single. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez. There goes the runner. Fly ball to left, down the line. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
2 outs and a runner at first. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Anderson Rojas. 1-2 now. Runner on the move. This pitch popped up. And that's the end of the inning. So no runs here. Top half, 3rd inning. Digging in for the Missions, Francisco Acuna. First pitch, and it just misses. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. And that's in for a strike. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Cale Fountain. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Fouled off, he was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. That's 50 professional strikeouts for him. A nice reminder that hard work and dedication are indeed worth it. Kai Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh. 2-0. Huh.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. This broadcast is sponsored by Blanks Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Welcome back to Amarillo, top of the 4th inning. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Lucas Dunn. Struck out swinging the first time. Late with the swing there. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Brooks in the box now. No balls and a strike. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. Runner at first with 1 gone. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. This one lifted to center field. 2 down. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in for the missions, Ryan Wilson.
Ryan
Wilson measures 6'1", 23 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games.
No ball. 1 strike.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Next to hit for the missions, Ethan Salas. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
the center fielder, number 25.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Cole Roederer. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Next pitch just misses. Ball 1. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So 5. On to the next inning. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Acuna. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 1 away on the drop, 3rd strike. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Cale Fountain. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. The Missions held hitless so far in the game. And takes low for ball 1. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Gets it by him for the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Kai Murphy, struck out swinging in the first AB.
Strike. Woo.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Ball 1 there.
1 and 2.
That one misses low. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. A little bit high, maybe. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Popped up. On the move.
I got it.
Swallows it up. That's out number 3. Perfection. 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Raul Brito. Big deficit here, so can't let it get bigger. Hard line drive, but caught at second. Might need to do something to reset. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Mabry. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over 300 against left-handed hitters this year. Jumps and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Now back.
And now the DH, Pops
right guy, no one
Peters.
better up there.
2 hits in last night's game.
The designated hitter,
Strong
Pops
start to the season,
Peters.
putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe.
Batting fourth.
That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Puts it in the air to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. One out and 2 on. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jose Herrera.
Hey, need you right here.
2-2
Let's go,
now.
kid.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, out. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go on to inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters.
Peters.
Hard liner to first, snag for the out.
Now batting.
That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. And a rocket down the line. And foul ball. Right side, hard hit. And now 1 out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Pops Peters.
Get down, ball, get down.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jesus Valdez.
Hey, no one better right here. Runner,
Runner on the go. Swing and a drive. Is this one gonna go? Snags it on the warning track. One gone and a runner on at first. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Jose Herrera.
Need you right here.
2-2
Runner,
pitch.
he's going.
Runner on the go,
3
in the
ball.
dirt.
Strike.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Now the payoff pitch. Runner goes again. And a high fly out to center. Mears gets under it. And 2 away now. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And here's the first baseman,
Watch out
Kevin
for us, kid.
Sin.
Here we go. Runner, runner.
The pitch, runner breaking for third, into center. And it falls. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Number 2.
Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a Pops Peters, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters.
Peters.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
You got that
That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, AJ Vukovic.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. Called third strike. Safe, a stolen base. 3-2 is a count where you'll often see a runner take off because chances are the batter's going to put one in play or get the walk. Nearly backfired into a strike him out, throw him out double play that time, but they got the steal. It bounces and he's headed for third. Out at third, and that ends the inning. 1 run. Welcome back to Midland, top of the 4th inning. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. Around first, hustling for 2. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. One-two pitch.
Hey, way to drop.
Line, and that's a base knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Leading off for Midland.
Bottom of the 5th here in Midland. And now the DH, Johnny Butler. Ground ball right side. Peters will do it alone. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Bases empty, 1 away. Now at the plate, Pops Peters. Hit hard on a line. And a couple of quick outs. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. On the ground to first, Peters. Steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. 2 away here, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Drew Swift. Puts a bunt down right side. Peters takes it to the bag alone. They thwart the bunt attempt, and the inning is over. 3 up. And here's the first baseman, Nick Schwartz.
The first baseman, Nick Schwartz.
Puts a bunt down. Peters. In there safely. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Still nobody out. The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second. On to first, but not in time, and a run scores. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. That one hit to right. Makes the grab, 1 down. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Caden Trenkle. Here comes the 2-2. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. No trouble beating out the infield hit. Good hustle down the line. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And he delivers. Bunts it in the air. And a base hit right there. The throw home, but it's offline. The run will score. And now they trail by 1. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. So 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. That one down the line. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down. So up next, Pops Peters. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And there's a hit, coming around third. Here comes the throw. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground.
I need you now. Your turn.
Here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Nankill on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. First and second with 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. 2 down. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Anderson Rojas. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Now, Jose Herrera.
Here you go. Need you right here.
3-2 now. Ball 4. They've walked in a run. And now, Kevin Sim. Rojas on second. Herrera on at first with 2 away. Line drive, and it's caught as they escape the bases. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 2. Rips that to right. Brings it in for the out. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Bowden, a 6'4 lefty, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team. Pops Peters, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on them. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. That's gotta feel good. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. It's often so difficult to get the bat to a hard fastball in that location, and even harder to hit with power. What a job right there to keep the hands in and smoke that one for a homer. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Euribiel Angeles. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Top of the zone for a called strike. Got it. One gone, bottom half of the first. Drew Swift digs in now.
Hey! 0-1.
That catches the zone for a strike. Nice eye right there. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. One out and the base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for him in this one. Junior Perez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Close, but ruled a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. No runs on no hits. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Peters, he's already homered in this ballgame.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
And that's ripped into right. Makes the grab. As they escape, the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Caden Trenkle. Trenkle hitting cleanup. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So digging in, Nate Nankel. That one fouled off. Chases a high fastball there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, that's a K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Nelson Beltran. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Whoa.
Now that the immaculate inning is off the table, he needs to focus up and attack to get this 3rd out. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here at the plate, Logan Davidson. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Got the batter swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. So up next, Nick Schwartz.
Yes. No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Next offering is down low. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. The batter now, Lyle Lynn.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him. The bottom of the fourth.
Stop. On the left.
Up.
Fly ball left field. Rojas on the way over. Makes the catch for the out. And now, Drew Swift struck out swinging the first time. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. There's a strike. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Junior Perez. Struck out swinging in the first AB. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Just missing there. Ball 1. Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Pops Peters will hit next. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. There to make the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bottom of the 5th here in Midland. And now it's going to be Caden Trenkle. Oh, and 2 waves at that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Struck out looking for the backwards K, and he looks to have picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Nate Nankel. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Nankel measures 6'2", 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Swing, high fly down the right field line, tracks it down for the out, and quickly 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Beltran. Went down on strikes the first time through. That one close, ruled a ball.
1 ball. No strike.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. The Rockhounds, hitless so far in the game. That's towards center. Caldwell settles under this one. And that'll wrap this inning up. So it's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really caught on that 3-pitch K. So up next, Nick Schwartz. Struck out swinging the first time. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. That's straight-up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Lyle Lynn. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
1-0.
And the pitch.
Strike. Woo. 1-1.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone. If swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So digging in, his day at the dish, the 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
Here now.
Well struck, right field.
Get up, get up.
Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. That was a terrific swing. He wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that and more. Great job to put it over the wall for the grand slam.
Now pitching.
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Christian Montes de Oca. We'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. So up next, Pops Peters. He's gone deep twice in this one, his last homer coming in the 7th inning, and he's got a chance now for a 3rd home run, which would be a stupendous achievement. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around 3rd. Throw cut off to 3rd. And they almost caught the runner, but back in time safely. He reaches the 50-hit mark, a nice milestone for him, and a nice reminder to his team and to scouts that he's a formidable offensive contributor. Man at second here with 2 away. Now at the dish, Jesus Valdez. The pitch, runner breaking for 3rd to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. And Peters was firing on all cylinders here, both hitting and pitching. A terrific game. So impressive to see a two-way player dominate like this. At this level, you can start to dream about how it might translate to the majors. He's a remarkable talent. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Amarillo. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Looking good, no one better up there. Here you go.
And that's a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. First and second, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jesus Valdez. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Everything came together on that swing. Nice line drive cut, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Christian Robinson. That one misses, and it brings home a run. Digging in, Anderson Rojas.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up, kid.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third, Swift. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Now a chance for today's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. In the air, out towards right center. That's pretty far back. Makes the catch. Inning over. We move on to the top of the 6th, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, snags it on the warning track. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here.
Oh, you drove
Hard hit for a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. Runner on the move. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. And now the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Double steal attempt. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing. So 2 down. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Pops Peters. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Love the hands on that swing. Out front of the ball with the right launch angle and barrel placement to put it right in the gap for the 2-bagger. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, AJ Vukovic. 2-2 and the pitch. Runner takes off for third. Over to pick it up. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in the first. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Pops Peters. That one ripped into right center. And a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. 0-1 now, and the runner takes off for third. Here's a grounder right side. That's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole, like it did on that grounder. Here comes the 0-1, and he hits a ground ball to the right side. Peters steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 3 runs. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Oh, gloves it. They're set down 1, 2, 3. Next to hit, Nelson Beltran. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. On to first, and it's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one to first, Lynn. Takes it to first for the out. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 10 hits already in the series. This one is labeled. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Check out the exit velocity, 100 miles per hour. To get that kind of result, you need outstanding bat speed. Get under it a bit more. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. Here comes the 2-2 offering. To third, Swift. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move on to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Pops Peters. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It 1 hops off the wall, could be trouble. In safely with a double, 2nd of the day. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Jesus Valdez. Runner edging away at second base. Ground ball, right side. What a stop! Fires to first, and they get the out. And now, Pops Peters.
Designated hitter, Pops Peters.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. And it's an RBI single. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Now that second baseman.
Man on at first. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Valdez. Pickoff throw. Just got the hand in there safely. Runner on the go. Wing, soft line drive. They get 1. Tag, out at third. That is a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian.
Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Ground ball to second. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jesus Valdez. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Staying aggressive, even with the 5-run lead. This is really a reflection of the modern game, where lineups can pile up the runs in a hurry. Right-hander kicks and deals. Runner on the go again. Makes the play. That is out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. Base is empty with 2 out. Peters getting ready to hit. 4 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 singles. This one is labeled. He's got it. What a catch for out number 3. Peters was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win.